Welcome everyone, we are back. Last time we went over how to save money at Walt Disney World. And now we're going to do a video on why to stay at Disney World. Why to stay on property versus an outside hotel. So,
Mom, make sure you're watching this.
Yeah. So, the last 3 times Caleb and I went, we stayed on property, but I have stayed off property before. Caleb's most likely staying off property the next time he goes. But I am here to say why it's better to stay on property than off. Especially at a value resort where the prices are usually $120 to $160, depending on the year and what you're trying to get. One of the best things about staying on Disney property is you are in what people call the Disney bubble. And you never leave it. You're going to a Disney vacation and you want to stay at Disney and never go have any contact with the outside world. So if you leave property, you're kind of going back into the real world. But with Disney, a lot of people just want to stay in the bubble. What do you think about that? As you're drinking water. It is water, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What do you think about that?
Yeah.
Would you prefer to stay on property or off property?
Yes.
He has both.
Yes.
All right. Another big perk about staying on property is you get free magic bands. If you stay off property, you don't get magic bands, or you have to purchase them. The magic bands, this is not one, this is a Fitbit, but they look basically the same. This is your key to your room. You can link money on this, spend it. It's everything. It's your park tickets.
I don't think Fitbits and Magic Bands are something.
Well, it looks very close.
No,
you put Mickey to Mickey. It's your fast passes. It's everything. Everything you need on your magic bands. It makes it so convenient where you don't have to take out a card and make sure you don't lose it. It's on your wrist. Never goes anywhere. You only get those for free if you stay on Disney property. Another reason is if you stay on property, they have some fun things to do at the resorts. They have like activities at the pool for the kids. And at night, they usually have an outdoor big blow-up screen they show Disney movies on, like a different one each night. We've never actually stayed and watched them, but
probably because we've seen like
usually
every single one.
We're too tired to partake in that, but it's fun, and I think it's a good perk of staying there. One of the best reasons to stay at a Disney resort, any Disney resort, you get free transportation. You get the Magical Express from the airport. Then you get the buses or boats or monorails from your resort. And now they have the Skyliner from certain resorts. All free. You don't have to worry about paying a thing.
Yep.
And I really haven't had any problem with the buses. I think they're pretty good. I mean, you get crammed in there sometimes, and late at night, if you leave right when everyone leaves after fireworks, that's not the time to do it. But you don't have too many bad experiences with the buses, have you? And they come pretty frequent.
Remember that one time?
Only that one time when we left, when everyone left, and we were.
And I was sitting on the floor.
We were so tired. It was just, but that happens.
Dying.
That happens. Another great reason to stay on property. This is a really important one. It's easy to go back to the resort and take a break in the middle of the day. Especially if you're at a resort close to the park you're in. Like if you're at Magic Kingdom and you're staying in a deluxe resort, I mean, it's 10-minute on monorail trip, boom, you're done. Even if you take a bus back to any of the other resorts, I mean, by the time you wait for the bus and the bus goes, I mean, it's probably only 30 minutes. But it's great. If you stay off property, you have to take a tram to your car, drive off property, navigate to get it back. I mean, it could take forever, especially at the Magic Kingdom where you have to take a boat back to the parking lot. It's so much easier if you want to take a break in the middle of the day. So I would prefer to take a quick, 3-hour break, nap, pool time, back at the resort, and you're right back. If you go back off property, it's hard to go back. I mean, it's hard to leave and come back without wasting half the day. Another reason to stay at a Walt Disney Resort is it's a lot less stressful than if you're driving your own car and navigating around the property. I don't know where I'm going, so I don't have to worry about navigating, figuring out the roads, back to the hotel, back to anything. You just shut your brain off at the end of the day, sit in a bus or stand on a bus, and just them take you back to your room. So sometimes it might be uncomfortable, but what's more uncomfortable? Waiting in a long line to take a tram back to the parking lot, and then sitting in the parking lot forever waiting for the cars to go, and then trying to figure out where you are on the property to get back to your hotel. I mean, you gotta pick one. I take the less stressful one.
Yeah.
One of the best perks of staying on Disney property is you get extra magic hours. You don't get that if you stay off property. Extra magic hours are usually available either the first hour or so in the morning or the last hour or two at night. They switch parks every day, so one day it'll be Magic Kingdom, the next day it'll be Animal Kingdom or Epcot or whatever. This is great. What do you think about that, extra magic hours?
Yeah.
It's only available for people on property. You get in the park 1 hour before the general population, and you can really take advantage of that and get on some rides before the crowd starts, ramp it up, getting really full. Also, a big perk of staying on property, you get to pick your fast passes 60 days in advance instead of 30 days in advance if you're off property. And this is huge because, especially if you go during busy times, the rides with the highest wait times and the earliest times in the morning are going to get sucked up before you get a chance to get them if you're off property. So what I've done the last 3 times we've gone at that 60-day mark, I'm on the computer, I am boom, 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 fast pass for the rides I think we're going to need and the earliest time frame. And I know by the time it gets to that 30-day window, all the good rides and all the good times are going to be gone. So hopefully when you go, you can see if you can let me know how the fast passes go.
Yeah.
This option is also available if you stay on property. If you stay on property, you can get the Disney dining plan. Can't get the Disney dining plan if you're off property. I don't think the Disney dining plan is really worth it, especially the quick service. But I think if you get the upper tier dining plans and you're wanting to spend tons of money on food, the dining plan would probably save you some money. But if you're debating on off property, on property, you're probably not getting no deluxe dining plan watching this video. So, but just know you can only get the dining plan if you stay on property. And finally, if you buy something in the park that's like breakable or big and bulky, or you just don't want to carry it around all day, they can ship it right back to your room for you if you stay on property. So you don't have to worry about it. Even if it's something small, you don't want it to get wet or whatever, back to your room. Can't do that if you're off property. So these are just some of the perks, especially staying at a value resort where it's the cheapest. Now they with that Skyliner, it's even better because they got tons of ways of transportation. Anything to add, Caleb?
Yes.
And that would be what?
I like Disney World.
We've stayed at All-Star Sports, All-Star Movies, and All-Star Music. I want to stay at Pop Century next time. That's another value resort, and it's connected to the Skyliner. So we can get to Epcot and Hollywood Studios like that. And back, we don't have to worry about the buses. Unless, do you think you're going to be scared of the Skyliner?
No.
Hanging from a wire
Oh.
to imminent death if it falls?
Oh.
No, but anyway.
Oh. Yeah, I don't want to go on this.
Now that I've ruined the Skyliner for you. But hopefully we go to Pop Century next time. With that being said, thanks for watching. If you want to comment, you have to go to Facebook because you can't comment on our videos because they're made for kids and YouTube does not like us. So we will put this video on Facebook, facebook.com, Ides on March Adventures. Search this out. Tell us if you agree, disagree, comment, do something.
Oh.
We'll see you next time.
May the adventure continue. Like, subscribe, and blah, blah, blah.
Have a magical day.